I appreciate it. Good morning, guys. Good evening, good afternoon. Where are you joining us from today? I see some new faces in here today, and I love it because that means that the community is expanding, that we are putting in the work. So we have waited, it's 5 past, as Maria said, we have waited a few moments for everyone to settle in. My name is Natalie. I'm the Director of Corporate Communications of Crybex, and I'm also the host through the entire presentation. I'm going to share my screen so we can see Crybex in action today. Let me put this with sound, and we can understand the everything about the platform and all the possible ways to receive profits from it. So when you look at Crybex roadmap, you notice that this work didn't start overnight. We're not talking about something that happened yesterday. The work behind this platform began back in 19, right? So today we're gonna help you understand. Let me put this in presentation mode. How you rethink and approach the crypto market, right? We're going to talk about why consistency matters, why small and repeated gains inside this industry, it's going to help you build over time, and how working with Crybex can support your long-term strategy when we talk about wealth creation. So we're going to walk you through how AI today is being used in trading, why most traders struggle to stay consistency inside this whole ecosystem, and how having one structure, one platform will help you bring clarity and control to the execution. So today we have two special people with us. We have Maria Funikiak, and she is the CEO and co-founder. And Maria is someone who believes structure turns possibility into reality. Most of you already know Maria, and she began her trading journey in her early 30s. And in 2015, she stepped into the world of crypto, and quickly she understood that the stability and long-term independency are keys to the system, right? So Maria is not here to teach us about the trading talent based. She teaches the practical methods that can be implemented, can be learned and repeated and shared, right? So Maria's work is grounded in real experiences and not just theory. So she often says, not just to me, but to everyone around, that money is not everything, but obviously the lack of money changes everything, right? So her mission here is to help people improve their financial positioning so they can live with less pressure and more choices. And Crybex is exactly the result of that journey. So it's not just one platform, but it's a purpose-driven project focused on building responsibility, investing in people, and giving it back, right? So Maria will join us later again today. She just hosted the beginning of the presentation, but later we're going to have a Q&A open, so she'll answer all your questions. We also have, this was the beautiful Maria, we also have someone joining us today, very special. This is Sam Hindi. He's the CMO of Crybex. He also the CMO is Chief Marketing Officer. For those who don't know, he's also a strategist and a communicator. So Sam has this huge global experience behind his portfolio. He's guided by impact without compromising integrity. So Sam's background include working in elite environments where he studied the decision-making, communication, performance under extreme pressure. So he has a formal training in psychology, NLP, emotional intelligence, human behavior, and he worked closely with the founders and executives around the world that build systems that scale without losing the human core. So alongside Maria later today, Sam will bring structure, clarity, and trust about the Crybex vision. So we make sure that the message matches the mission. Guys, always mute yourselves whenever you enter the room. So we're going to talk today about the whole Crybex environment. But before we jump into the presentation, I always like to have a quick chat about affiliate model, right? Why this whole structure works so well. So affiliate programs, it's not something that is confined only into a crypto concept. affiliate programs is something that is it is a global business standard when we stop to think about it. It's used across retail, tax, travel, education, media channels, many world's more recognizable brands. They use affiliate models, restaurants, hospitality, hotel, how many places, banking institutions, how many places you've heard the huge advertising said, like yesterday, I received a message from Wise, one of my banks in the United States, and says, referral to a friend and receive $50. So this is not something, the whole system, it's not something that is confined into only the financial institutions or only into crypto. This is a large method used by many institutions around the world. And the reason is simple. It's because everyone wins. When you stop to think about it, the company grows through trusted recommendation from us, right? Instead of only expending money in the usual advertising methods, and the affiliate that are us, we are rewarded through commissions when we share the knowledge, when we build the relationships, when we create the value behind the brand, not through speculation, but through trust, right? So at its core, the affiliate market is about distribution through this trust, right? So it is a structure to scale globally while keeping the incentives aligned for the long term. So let's get started and understand how everyone can stay ahead in the crypto. If you know anyone, invite them in, right? This is about building up your team, your structure, your network, and developing your network. You're always projecting outward. So what we have here in front of us today in Crybex, what Crybex is building, it's something that you don't want to keep it just to yourself, right? So when we think about trading and numbers, it's not just simply put on screen. It reflects how we think. The trading universe will reflect how we react and how we handle pressure as humans, right? So when I first started trading, this was a few years ago, something became clear very fast. Let me mute this guy. So results in trading ecosystem, it has nothing to do with intelligence itself, but it has tons to do with discipline. Real progress in trading, it doesn't come from chasing the excitement or the fast wins, but the opposite of that. It comes from the ultimate level of control of human mind. Awareness, it comes from repeatable decisions. Even though I'm human, because of that, I bring to my trading system emotion, I bring stress, I bring habits, and sometimes bad habits behind every trade. And the market it doesn't ignore that. The market exposes all these bad habits immediately. It will reflect on my results. If you're ever a trader, if you are a trader, you felt this. You don't need much explanations about it because it is a mirror. And this is exactly why we're here today. This is why Crybex was built. It is an AI power engine trading platform designed around one goal, which is making execution consistent and controlled without the human emotions behind it. So it will analyze, it will bring the automations, it will bring the risk control in one single structure system. So decisions are not left to guesswork, to emotions. So we have today 6 pre-built strategy engines. We have the market intelligence, the prediction engine, execution system, risk controls, transparency layer. When we talk about transparency layer, later on, I'm going to take us to the back office where we're going to navigate into every dashboard and tab so we can understand how to move inside Crybex's whole ecosystem. But you see that we have transparency in every trade. You can see this clear. It's open to eyesight, right? So we have in all these engines, the market intelligence, for example, it will track price movements. It will understand about volume, volatility, sentiment, market conditions in real time. The prediction models, you use the machine learning to spot the high quality trade performance and opportunities. Execution will place the entries and the exits automatically inside our own accounts with speed, with accuracy. Risk control, it will manage the stop losses. It will manage the position and sizing, the overall exposure in real time. So we have Crybex running into 6 different AI trading models that are the strategies. We don't have all of them active at the moment. We have just a few, but it is implemented in the roadmap to all of them be working in the next couple of months. So we have each one of them building to perform under a specific type of market behavior. We have the scalper, the swing, the arbitrage, trade, hedge, sentinel. So I'm going to explain very quickly which are one of those. The scalper is the fastest one, is designed for speed. This targets the price movements and it will exit fast the trades. We have as well the swing. The swing is the one that holds position for long terms and it will capture the broader market moves. The arbitrage AI, it will spot the small pricing, the gaps across the markets, or the time windows that are easy to overlook by humans. We have the trend AI. It will follow the strong directional moves. It will adjust the positioning as the momentum changes. We have the hedge and the sentinel AI. They act as the safeguard. They are the guardians. They protect the overtrading. They pause activity during the high risk movements. They shift the capital to protect as the condition changes. So when we activate, it will happen when the volatility spikes. So imagine this, we can see that what happened to Bitcoin, for example, what happened to the whole crypto industry? Bitcoin dropped below 64,000, right? Some reports said that Bitcoin dropped nearly 14% in 1 week in the beginning of this month. Think about what happened in the market over the past month. The crypto moved fast. It collapsed. It dropped hard. It exposed every weak decision from humans. While many traders, they panic, they start selling, they stepped aside. Crybex stayed operational, and even on this bad market, it managed to give us profit. This is the profit column that you can see. These are the fees. So you see that even on this hard market that happened over the past month inside the crypto industry, the AI gave us profit. Obviously, we have some losses because this is common inside the market. We know that there is no strategy in the world today that delivers 100% of win rate. There's no trader. There is no performance today that delivers 100% of win rate. It simply does not exist inside the market today. So we have a few losses, but when you analyze the difference, when you do the comparison between the losses and the gains, obviously the gains are much larger in volume and especially in sizing, right? So we know that the difference between reactant and respondent, when we talk about humans and machines, so one will have the emotional aspect to it and the other will have the engineering aspect to it, right? So it reduces exposure, it slows the execution, it protects our capital as the condition deteriorate. So we see here that the AI, it's continuously learning. It's not just analyzing the market, but it's learning from what the market showed us yesterday. So it's learning from the market behavior continuously and automatically. So put it simply, the ecosystem studies how the price moves and responds with logic instead of emotion. So it's constantly looking at how prices react at certain key levels. It will let us know the volume supporting each move, how the volatility changes, where liquidity is building, the balance between the buyers and the sellers, the offers and the demand, the overall market sentiment, right? So when we talk about the speed, it has absolutely no comparison to humans. I'm not saying that we are slow, but when we compare ourselves to machine, yeah, we are damn slow. We know this. AI reacts in milliseconds long before any human decision can catch up. We know this for sure. And in my point of view, this is a whole new era that we are stepping into because when a trend achieves this level of magnitude, we're talking right now about AI, it will never reverse. It only accelerates. So I don't even know what's going to happen within the next decade when we talk about all the possibilities behind AI, right? So for that analysis, we know that the system will measure probabilities when we talk about the machine inside the market direction. It will give us the strength of momentum and the signs of potential reversal. So when the setup it's aligned, when everything it's confirmed, execution will happen immediately without emotions, without any hesitation, without any guess working about the bias. So the risk is handled automatically through positioning, size and stop limits, exposure control, right? So the other thing that we have to think about when we understand AI versus humans, AI does not log off. While we need to sleep, we need to step away. AI keeps working. It's continuously analyzing the charts and finding the best positioning for us. Some of the biggest market moves, they happen during those hours where we are offline. AI handles information at a scale no person can because we can watch only a few charts, right? I, for example, can watch 2, 3 charts before getting confused. I can only analyze like 3 indicators simultaneously. AI monitors everything at once. It tracks dozens of variables simultaneously, and it will keep updating its decisions continuously. So it will analyze multiple factors and recalibrates as the conditioning changes. So now we are going to enter the earning phase and we're going to understand how to profit through Crybex, right? Until this moment, I was talking like 15 minutes in about the whole industry and the backstage when we access AI inside the crypto environment. Now we're going to focus on Crybex, out how to profit from it. So we can see that we have over here, as soon as you enter in the Crybex back office, you're going to see that it's going to open for you the subscription page. I'm going to take us over there in a little while. So you have 1 month for free. You have 30 days to start using the platform. The auto renew will apply after that. So from the second month on, after the 31st day, you're going to have a $29 bot flat fee. All right, this is auto deducted from your wallet. So this ensures the sufficient balance whenever you are withdrawing. If the balance is below $200, the bot will automatically stop trading. And guys, before it was $500. We listened to the community and we brought the minimum investment to $200. That being said, if you don't have investments with you right now that you can deploy into a platform, you can start using Crybex to generate profit even without investing. That is not obviously ideal if you want to grow your investment, but it's a possibility. If you don't have at the moment investment, but you know someone who does, you can start building up your network and you can start receiving profits from that. You can start receiving commissions from that referral, and eventually you will have your own investments so you can load up your bot, right? And you can have the bot trading and performing the operations inside your account. So you have 90 days staking period. It will start from the day that you invest, and the withdrawals are allowed at the end of the 90-day cycle. So the ROI, it's ranging from 10 to 25. We have seen ranges above that, but keep in mind the 10 to 25% as the range from the bot. You can withdraw the profits, your commissions, and rewards immediately as soon as they reach your account. You don't have to wait a certain period. The only time that you're going to have the 90-day staking is with your own investment, but all the other profits, the trading profit, the commissions from your affiliates, your partner commissions, all of that is immediately available for you to withdraw. Yes, let's get it. So you have two main components of income, of sources of income. It's built around two main income streams. You have your recurring trading profit share, and you have your direct network commissions. So we kept everything very simple so you can see it in having comparison on your structure, how you can very quickly calculate what you earn from each deposit at each level of your structure, right? So this is what you earn when the people in your network make those deposits, and this is what you earn long-term from the trading profit generated on your downline's capital. So the compounding effect here comes in full force, because the investment, it's compounding after each trade. And guys, I always tell you this over here. Keep in mind that the whole purpose for us, when we want to position ourselves ahead on the curve, is to let our money keep working for us on the long term, right? People with a poor mentality, they receive profits from an investment and they want to withdraw and they want to purchase liabilities, something that will take money away from their accounts. Don't have this poor mentality, right? We are shifting our world. We are shifting the way that we create wealth. In order for you to do this, you have to think long term, right? You have to let your money create more money for you. This is the compound effect. This is the snowball effect. Let's say that someone in your first level, this is the network allocation. I see someone in the chat asking about the middle one. This is your network allocation, the compensation structure, and your profit share. Let's say that someone in your first level deposit $1,000, right? For the level one, you take $1,000, you multiply this by 100%, and then you multiply by 10%. That result is your commission. If you are at level 7, you take the $1,000, you multiply by 40%, and you multiply by 1%, right? So every person in your structure you are at a certain level, and every person that joins in will give you a clear percentage allocation. The recurring commissions in long term, one of the upfront commissions, we added someone that this is when your traders generate profits, right? So think about, you earn as profit share from those trading results across your levels in your network, right? So commissions and earnings, they are available immediately. I always double confirm this. Commissions, trading profits, and rewards. This is available right away for you to withdraw without having to wait for the system or wait for a different amount. The only condition that has the time, it's for the 90 days. If you decide to withdraw your capital before the 90 days, you can do that. There is a 28% penalty on the capital withdrawal, but in case of some emergency, you can do that. All right. All of the others is available to withdraw right away inside the system. The reward and the ranking. We're going to talk about your account creation. We're going to talk about the back office, how to deposit, how to withdraw in a minute. As soon as we finalize it here, we're going to jump into the back office. So let's have a summary. Stacking period, 90 days, right? Started, you can add an investment at any time. You have the early withdrawal penalty of 28% in case of an emergency. You have 30 days to use the platform for free, so you can explore the platform and you can receive profits without having to activate the bot during those first 30 days. After that, there is a $29 flat fee for everyone, one single package, and the trading profits, the commissions from your partnership, the rewards are immediately available to withdraw. All right, guys. So we have in the partnership, right? This is when you build up your business below your structure. The minimum entry deposit is $200, right? So you have the cash and you have the level 1 volume and the team volume. When you guys achieve those requirements immediately under every single level of your partnership, you receive rewards, right? So the rewards, they're given in cash, or they're given in possibilities, opportunities, or equities, or any material gifts. You're going to be the one that is going to choose that. So the first level entry partner, you have, and again, we're going to have this competition. The leaderboard is going to be shown, their positioning, and we're going to give monthly award to the top 3 best performance. All of that will be included inside the Telegram group. So first level, personal deposit, $500. Level 1 volume, you must have 2K in the team volume, $5,000. When you meet those requirements, you immediately unlock your reward, $150 in cash, or you have $150 in trading activity going back to your structure so you can reuse it to invest again. Active partner requirements, 1,000 level 1 volume, 8,000 team volume, 20,000. Reward, 600 in cash or credit. Again, guys, withdrawal available immediately. Team builder, personal deposit, 3,000 level 1 volume, 20 team volume, 80,000. Reward, 2,500 in cash, or you can have it topped at international conference travel packed that will cap at the same amount. Area leader requirement, personal, 6,000 level 140, team volume 300,000. When you achieve those requirements, you unlock $12,000 as reward, or you can build up a new home office upgraded bundle up to the same value. Regional leader requirements, personal, 10,000, level 1, 50,000, team volume, 900,000. Unlock $36,000 in reward or electronics or watch allowances, or you can have deployed into your account as capital allocation. National director, personal deposit, 20, level 1 volume, 150, team volume, 3 million. Unlocking reward, $120,000 in cash, or 120,000 in vehicle contribution or trading allocation of the same amount. Continental director, we have now a reward of $350,000 in cash, or you can have the $350,000 in SUV contribution or portfolio allocation. Personal deposit, 40,000, level 1 volume, 400,000, and team volume, 9 million. The global director, before the presidential partner, we have personal deposit, 75,000, level 1 volume, 1,200,000, team volume, 25 million. Reward, 1 million in cash or 900,000 in real estate contribution, or 1 million in pool credit. The last achievement inside our partnership when you build your business and you grow your structure with Crybex is the presidential partner. Requirements, personal deposit, 150, level 1 volume, 3 million, team volume, 60 million. Reward, 2 million and 400,000 in cash, or you can equity buy in credit, or you can have it in capital allocation. The equity unlocks the annual profit share. Any questions that you have, guys, you can put in a Q&A, or you can ask your uplines, or we're going to talk about it at the end of the presentation. This is something new. This is a new offer that we're playing with the Valentine to celebrate this date. So if you hit 7,000 in direct referrals deposit, you're going to win a trip to Bangkok with all the expenses paid. So join in. It will last 30 days to celebrate the success. We have a video in motion. Let's watch the video.
This Valentine's, don't just celebrate love. Celebrate your success. At Crybex, achievement isn't random. It's earned. Hit your $7,000 direct referrals and win an all-expenses-paid trip to Bangkok. Because success deserves more than numbers. It deserves a celebration. February 14th to March 14th, 2026. Your target. Your reward. Crybex. Hit targets. Celebrate in style.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. So let's jump into the back office now so we can learn how to navigate inside Crybex structure. So this is the home page. Whenever you open up, you can see that you can explore, you can review each of the sections, you can have a better understanding on your own pace, so you can have a clear view of Crybex, all its capabilities, right? So as soon as you log in, and I always tell you this, only log in through your referral link, right? Forget about the register button that is in here. Always log in so you can maintain active the chain of your network. The first piece of information you're going to see as soon as you log in, the first screen that is presented to you is your subscription overview. Talk about the package and the bot. We simplify this as well. As I said in the previous slide, before we used to have different many plans. Now we change it to one subscription with one flat fee to make it easier for everyone. You have the first month for free. 30 days free trial. You don't have to pay the subscription in the first 30 days so you can explore the platform, right? The minimum deposit, it used to be $500. We brought it down to $200. Make it easier for everyone, but keep in mind that there is no maximum. There is no upper limit. You can put how much you want on how much you want to deposit, right? So on that note, one important thing is that, as I said previously, you don't have to invest your own capital to start earning with Crybex. If you know someone that can invest, you can start building your network and you can start earning through your referral partners. You earn that commission from your referrals, from the deposit of those trade-ins, and as soon as your earning gains grows organically, you can own your own subscription and your own investment, right? We had an account in here that was set up. We emptied the account and we left it running only on commission, and we achieved $240 only on commission. So this is a possibility, right? Obviously, if you are in a place that you're comfortable in investing, obviously use the platform to your own advantage, right? So this page in the profile section, it will be used as your central record of your account information, right? If you need to change your email, send a message to support. All the personal data are managed exclusively through that. So you're going to see here your personal ID, your user details, contact information, also your referral link. And in the personal info, in your profile page, you're going to have 2FA. Always activate your 2FA. Download your Google Authenticator because you will need their code for you to complete your withdrawals. This is extra layer of security for us that guarantees that no one is going to be able to take money away from your account without having the code that only you can have inside your Google Authenticator, right? To deposit, we're going to come into the wallet. It's super simple and straightforward, not just to deposit, but to withdraw. The whole structure is created with simplicity as its core, because the whole purpose of us having an AI performing the operations for us is that we don't have to stress out. So the basic functionalities of the whole system is that you don't have to stress out. Everything is visible, everything is clear, it's super straightforward, right? So to deposit, this is your wallet. You're going to come here and deposit. You're going to choose the coin and you're going to choose the network. So whenever you're making any transaction inside the crypto world, everything has to match in the place, in the exchange that you're deposited and in your own exchange on your wallet. So for example, USDT and TRX. Now the platform will generate the wallet information so you can deposit. What are you going to do now? You're going to go into your exchange and you're going to complete the transfer. Make sure that in your exchange, you have selected the same coin and the same network. Sorry, once the deposit is confirmed, it will appear in your total balance. Every time that you want to add funds into Crybex, you have to create a new wallet information. If you don't do this, the team will have to search for your deposit manually. It will make this verification delay your account. So always make sure that you want to invest more, you want to add new funds, you come here to deposit, select a coin, select a network, and then create a new wallet information, right? After the funds arrive, you're going to return to the subscription page and you're going to purchase your monthly subscription, invest the amount that you want, and have the bot performing the operations for you inside your account. Referrals. You also have inside this section, you can see the downlines, you can see the tier, you can see your overview of your referral activity, right? When someone makes a deposit, you earn commission. Below, you can see the total team volume, the total commission, the ledger balance, the available balance to withdraw. To move the available balance, one click, transfer the referral balance to your portfolio, and now this will empty and we will go back into your total balance, right? Something that I find it a milestone, a technological milestone inside the industry when we talk about affiliate partners is that you can see all the generation breakdown under your structure. This is something that is great for whoever is building a network below their name, below their link, because you can see whenever you click it in here, downlines, you can also see the transactions, how much everything you have received, the milestones. Remember when I said about the business, the partnership, the entry levels, the team volume, the level 1, everything that it has to accomplish to receive the rewards, you can see it over here. You don't really have to remember everything. But the info in your downlines, for example, if I click it in here, I'm going to see all the info from the 8 people directly as my downlines on this account. If I click on every one of them, they're going to open their structure. If I click on them, they're going to open their structure. So I have full visibility of the whole network below my link. This is great because it will give you enough information for you to develop further work inside your structure. You see whoever's put it in the effort. You see whoever is growing exponentially. You can match with them. You can give incentives. You can give bonuses. Whoever has just logged in and it's not expanded, you can have a chat with them. You can see if they need any help or assistance. You can invite them to another Zoom meeting. So there's a lot of work that can be done when you have full visibility of your structure, right? So moving on to the withdrawal. So we understood how to deposit. Now we transfer the available balance back into our wallet. So to withdraw, you have the deposit history, you have the withdrawal history as well. Over here, you can see all the ones that were completed. If they are not completed, this will have the status as pending. So keep in mind that withdrawals and commissions and profits, they are normally processed under 3 hours. They have a maximum of 6 hours to be profit. So when you go into your portfolio, you can see here the total balance, the total profit and loss, the percentage, how many digital assets has been traded inside this account. To withdraw, you're just going to click it in here. You're going to do the inverse path. You're going to select the coin. You're going to select the network. Simple, straightforward. And now you're going to go into your exchange and paste the address generated from your exchange over here. Make sure that you match the network and you match the coin. This is not just for Crybex, it's for any transaction inside the crypto world. You're going to choose the amount you want to withdraw. You can choose it by percentage if you think it's simple, but you can insert it manually over here. Now it's the time that you go into your Google Authenticator and you retrace the code that is going to be provided to you. So you insert it over here and then you're available to withdraw. Keep in mind, this is made not to complicate, but to give us another extra layer of security. Once it's confirmed, the message will indicate that the withdrawal, it will show over here that request was submitted was successfully. So you're going to have the inside your portfolio, you're going to see that the volume was deducted because it's going to go to your external wallet. So going back into the orders now, let me see if I missed something from the portfolio. We have it in here. The USDT is 100% allocated in here. This is why it's displaying 100%. And let me see if I'm missing something, and we have check it out. All right, so now we're gonna go into orders so we can see every single order of every trade performed into our account. Over here, when you click in open orders, the transactions, they usually last seconds, right, at the moment. So you're gonna see the history or the order history and the realized profit and loss of this account. We have total of 186 trades placed into this account, 230 of profit. And over here, you can have an overview of each entry. It shows key details such as the timing, the pair, the quantity, right? Each section will display the realized profit and loss with a breakdown per trade. It is a total summary. On the main page, you can also find, when we go into market, we can see that we have trading tools. You have market information to those who choose to trade manually, because keep in mind, guys, this is an exchange, right? This is for more advanced features. If you want to trade over here, you're going to have a whole interface that will give you leverage, real-time charts, AI-driven indicators. You're going to have dipped market analysis. You can buy, you can sell. But the core, keep in mind that the core function of and focus of Crybex is that we have the AI-powered trading for us. So the software will manage all the orders, right, through our wallets, through our diversified holdings, so we can easily see our assets, their allocation and percentages at any time. So reframing in summary, we have seen the immediate commissions that are available to withdraw. We have seen the recurring profit share. We have seen the powerful rank reward that you can achieve every time that you move to a different level. We have seen that there is a possible path for you to start receiving income without investing immediately if you choose to do so. We have seen that the plan, it's easy and simple to calculate. 30 days for free of the bot subscription. After that, 29 flat fee. So this was it for me during this presentation. I always have to remind you guys, I know it was a lot of numbers on the screen and it might be overwhelming from time to time, but you do not have to remember all of that. I see that we have 26 people here today. This is brilliant. I want to see this number rise up to 100 people in this room. Guys, next time that you join in, bring your colleagues with you, bring your business partners, start putting in the action. Right? Share and spread the word. The whole purpose of affiliate model is that we project onward. We are continuously expanding. Use Crybex to your own advantage. Crybex Technologies Limited presents the AI crypto exchange where the impossible becomes inevitable, and it brings and offers this financial success for all of us. So I have now in the room Maria and I have Sam. So without any further ado, who wants to take the mic? Guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And I see you again Wednesday.
Thank you so much, Natalie. As always, awesome. And I appreciate you. Sam, I would like to hand over to you. I will handle the Q&A at the end after you've done your marketing stunt.
Thank you, Maria. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Natalie. That was an amazing presentation. I'm sure everyone's got questions, but I just want to make sure if everyone understands exactly what we're entering at the moment. Like AI at the moment, everyone's using artificial intelligence, and I think most of you have some sort of knowledge after a couple of presentations, but most of the world now just thinks AI is just ChatGPT. And even if it is ChatGPT, what you get out of ChatGPT is exactly what you put in. So they're using these algorithms in surgery, AI in law firms, AI. I just want you to understand the magnitude of AI. It's nothing new, but it's new now and it's growing and it's getting into everything at the moment. So what we're doing at Crybex is building, we've managed to build an amazing engine, a foundation. And as we're going along now, all we're trying to do is build that community so we can, around that engine, start modifying it with all the components. I'm talking engine and car components because I've been working for the massive automotive industries, so most of my analogies are going to be automotive. So the AI Crybex engines works in the same engines as the big financial institutions use, banks, hedge funds, companies. So it's out there. And it's nothing new, nothing for you to be scared of. All it is just it's unfamiliar to your normal Joe Blow. And it's just like Bitcoin happening when it was very, very early adapted. And now when the internet first came, it didn't just adapt. Or when the smartphones come, they didn't just adapt; they actually revolutionized the way things are. And this is exactly what's happening in the AI sector at the moment. Now, there's two major things happening. We have massive crypto volatility, and we have an amazing emergence of AI. And where Crybex is merging them both together. And we're having a system here where it actually trades 24/7, knows what to trade, when to trade, does its analysis. Now, you need to be very learned to know what to feed these bots. And at Crybex, no matter what happens in this market, we're managing to make profits every single day. I've posted on our recent Telegram group where a person made, just within 8 hours of just signing up, made $70 by opening up a 5K account. And he's over the moon, where on the normal exchanges, people are actually losing money. So yeah, we're very wrapped with what we have. So the affiliate program that we have at the moment is never to be seen before. It's an absolutely amazing, and I don't think it's going to last long. What we have installed for Crybex is basically, how are we going to put this? It's we're here for long term, and we're going in a few avenues where it becomes more seamless. We're implementing an app where we can go, where you can just log in by one button. Down the track, we're organizing some other cards with affiliations where you can sort of have withdraw and instant access to your money where you can spend it. Hopefully down the track, we're organizing our own crypto coin. So we have massive vision, but the most important thing now is to let people know we exist, is to show our transparency, is to show our results, because at the end of the day, all people want to know now is what's in it for them. Are we going to show results? And results are being transparent, and they're being achieved every single day. So it's a community-based sort of platform, and it's only going to go better from here. You'll probably see changes along the way, and it's only for the better. And when I say community, it's built by the people for the people. So Maria is always open for feedback. If we can improve it to make everyone happy, and make it a platform where it can be improved by everyone to make use better, we're all open for ideas. But we have growing our team, improving as we go along. But at the most important thing, we have a solid foundation at the moment where it's producing results, and it's only going to get better from here on in. So be strapped and be prepared for more exciting news. And I'm sure if anyone has got any questions, we're free to answer any questions.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Sure.
It's so nice to have you here. And Sam is going to join us every Sunday. So if you have questions on the marketing side, he'll be able to tell you where he's taking us. Please feel free to unmute and ask questions. I'm here for you. Don't be shy. Anybody has questions? There was a question I said I was going to answer. Oh, Yaniv, you
Yeah.
asked about the 90 days. Your investment is in a soft lock for 90 days. So from the day that you invest, it goes for 90 days. Should you have an emergency, you can withdraw early with a 28% fee. You can add to your investment at any time. Let's say you have invested 10K on the 1st of February, but today you add another 3K. Then that 3K, 90 days will only be applicable from today onwards, only on that portion of your investment that you added. So you can add it any time, and from that day on that amount, the 90 days will be applicable. But all your trading profits, your commissions, and your rewards are instantly withdrawable.
Hello, ma'am. Can I ask one question?
Yes, you're more than welcome.
Ma'am, I want to know that how much profit we can expect in a month in our investment.
Okay. Remember, it's not a platform, it's an exchange. So it's trading. We say between 10 and 25% per month to be safe for the company, but we've never
Okay.
seen a 10%, but we have seen 40% and upwards, but that is not normal. So don't expect that month after month. I think safely you can work on 20 to 30%, but I cannot give you a fixed amount because the markets determines whether the bot takes a trade. You will see, for instance, on very volatile days, the bot is not going to take a trade. Then everybody asks me, is the bot on? So what happens is, during this time when everybody were losing their portfolios, our bots were making profits for our investors. So if the market is too volatile, the bot preserves your capital and it safeguards you. And normally the bot does between 0 and 3 trades per day. Maximum I've seen was 5 trades. And it's because the risk is set at a very low risk, and that's why our success rate is 90%. We want to see, and our attempt is to take it to 95% by the end of this year.
It's doing future trading, ma'am. It's future trading.
Spot trading, currently it's the bot. We've got 6 bots. The one that you are currently seeing is the scalper.
Okay.
I've posted a short video this morning showing what Natalie showed in the profit and losses. And in there, I explain how the bot was developed and trained and everything as well.
This
Can I
bot
ask a
will
question?
trade on cryptocurrencies.
Just repeat, sir.
This bot will work on cryptocurrencies.
Yes, remember, it's a crypto exchange. It's the first crypto exchange in the world. And why we say that is you're not importing outside bots onto a crypto exchange with IP addresses. It's our own crypto exchange with our own bots embedded on it. It's only
Which
crypto.
country? Which country it's operating, ma'am? Which country?
It operates worldwide because we're not regulated, but the company has the first registration is in the UK. We are busy
Okay.
with other countries and licensing and stuff. We are pre-launched, so we have only registered.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Gina?
Priya, I wanted to ask you, Yaniv wants to know, he's likely to put the $7,000, but he wants to know what is the trip, if you can, when is the trip, a little bit more details about a trip, what is it included?
Okay, Gina, we've just done that yesterday. We will elaborate on that. I cannot elaborate on it. We estimate around about second week of April, towards the end of April, but it all depends on how much people is in the system. It must be worth our while to have a big
I
launch.
see.
So
Okay.
we think around about April somewhere, but we will keep you updated. And by doing it from now until 14 March, it gives everybody the opportunity to come in and to achieve those targets so that we can have a nice convention and a launch.
Okay. I get it.
And
Okay, Yaniv.
another thing about the 19-day, what you say before, it's locked from when you start about not the day trading, all the week, it's a count. Okay.
Okay, let me say again. Maybe I didn't explain myself properly. Let's say today you deposit your $7,000. Then that $7,000 is going to be soft locked in. We say stacking in because it's not locked in for 90 days. But let's say you have an emergency and you need $2,000. You can withdraw your $2,000 or your full $7,000 before the 90 days, but there's a fee of 28% that you're going to incur if you withdraw early. It's like your big institutions, it's for planning and to make the company more stable, to be able to know how much we have to trade, etc. So we don't want to lock it in, and that's why it's like a soft stacking that you can withdraw, but there's a penalty because it disrupts all investments, etc. Most of your banks and your insurances, all those, you will know you've got a 30-day savings or a 90-day or a 60-day, whatever. That's basically the same kind of thing.
And with
Can I just add there? I'll answer your question. Sorry. Now, Crybex is a platform where it's fully transferable. Now you can pull it's at the end of the day, it's a results-driven platform. Now it's like you going to the gym and we want to get a six-pack, and you've come to us as the personal trainers, and so we're going to promise you a six-pack, but you need to commit to us for 90 days, for 3 months. The gym, you're gonna and eat junk food, we're not going to get these results. But we've already paid a personal trainer, so that 28% goes to that personal trainer because we've made a program for you. But it is what it is. So, and that's basically what it is. So we're here to achieve results. There's a pool of funds that the bot's trading it, and the more funds we have, the more profit we make, and that's why we need it in for the first 90 days. Now, during those 90 days, if you've, for example, I'll give you an example. There's an account I personally open up an account in November for my daughter. Now is January. That account has actually doubled. Now the 90 days is finished. Now I can take all the money out, but I'm leaving it in there to compound, and it's we're thrilled of the results. But if you put money in day one, and you start making money from the next day, those profits you can pull out immediately. But the capital stays in there. It's locked in for 90 days. And that's the best way to get the results. However, if you do take them out, like Maria said, there's a withdrawal fee of 28%. Now, all this will be sort of amended, changed as we go along, but we are doing soft launch, and we're just trying to sort of get everyone onto this platform to at least experience it and get their sort of toes wet.
Thank you very much, Sam. I love the analogy about the gym. That's a very good one. The diet and the gym always works, hey?
But the profit